now Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Seth Volnov.
Well, if you are anywhere else but in Vermilion County, you're probably looking at this image behind me and you're thinking there's no way that's happening somewhere here in Central Illinois, but obviously it is. Danville getting hit pretty hard there with some heavy rain, plenty of thunder and lightning, maybe some strong gusts in there as well. But Vermilion County is just about the only spot that has seen any action today, and they've actually seen two different storms, two different kind of parent storms, we'll call them, because there's a lot more than just one storm happening out there in Vermilion County. Also got just a little bit of activity north of Springfield there, but we're going to really hone in on this stuff all the way out here to the east. Put the radar on a 3-hour loop. This is what's happening right now. There was that one storm earlier today, just right around the Bismarck area, and notice another storm moving right through there. And as you can tell, that means that there's going to be some flooding concerns. And as we put on some of the rainfall totals here over the last few hours, take a look right there around the Bismarck area, probably upwards of 3 inches in that region, and just kind of a swath here anywhere between 2 and 3 inches. Also around 2 inches out there closer to Fithian. So rain piling up in a hurry out that way. That's one spot that could really use the rain, but you don't want too much of it at once, especially when it's been dry for so long, because that dry ground really can't absorb things all that well. Aside from Vermilion County, everyone else is dry and everyone else is just hot. It's 92 in Champaign, 92 out there in Decatur, 93 in Springfield. Look at the heat index, somewhere between 100 and 110 degrees like out there in Springfield. This is one of the hottest feeling days of the year. In fact, we just fell 1 degree short of it actually being the hottest day of the year, but still, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It was a tough day to be outside for too long. Not done with the storm chances just yet. We will see a 30% chance continue into the night tonight. There actually is a chance for some severe weather as well outside of the stuff that we've already seen so far this afternoon and into this evening. Marginal risk covers many of us. Slight risk just barely grazes some of those northern counties in the area. I'm going to show you two different future tracks here that do show two pretty different outcomes, and we'll kind of explain the difference between the two here in just a moment. This future track not doing a great job of depicting what's happening right now, so you have to kind of take it with a grain of salt what you're about to see next. But it does pick up on a storm complex that many models are expecting here into the night tonight. This one may be one of the more aggressive models, does catch a pretty good chunk of the area. You can see some pretty strong winds within that complex, and notice how late into the night that is. That was around 2 or 3 a.m., that image there. Now I'm going to show you a different future track. This one doing a lot better of a job of pinpointing those storms right now, so probably a little more trustworthy moving forward. This one does have that storm complex later on tonight, but it kind of fizzles itself out or just moves just off to our east. So two different outcomes. I think that complex is going to move through. I think some of us are going to be impacted by it, but it's going to kind of meet in the middle somewhere. It's not going to be big and widespread, I don't imagine, but I don't think it will entirely miss us as well. And then we're still not doing storm chances tomorrow. 95 for a high, a few more storms possible, particularly into the afternoon and evening hours as we see just a few more of those heavy rain storms kind of bubble up there. That's the main thing you're going to be watching, is just the higher rainfall rates with some of those. Future track continues to show rain Monday into Tuesday as well. That's going to finally work to cool some of those high temperatures off just a little bit here into the coming week. As you can see on the 7-day forecast, 90 still expected over the next 3 days, but some sweet relief in store by the middle of the week. Those temperatures even lower than initially thought. We're talking about maybe 83 Wednesday, 84 on Thursday. And that sounds pretty good, Will, because nobody likes a 110-degree heat index. If they say they do,
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think you're right. Nobody.
Nobody, not even people who love the desert like that.
Exactly. All right, thanks, Seth. We'll take a look at your national news coming up next.